Is the execution in there?
Hey, you lot! Trespassers! Think the curfew doesn't apply to you, huh?
Uh-oh. Now what?
Doesn't seem like there's any other way in. I say we fight our way through.
Wait! I recognize them. They were with the dissident!
No choice then. Look sharp, everyone!
Zephyr's still okay, isn't he?
The sooner we take care of these guys, the sooner we can rescue him.
If you have time to talk, maybe...
Stop telling us what to do.
Burning
We're not
strike!
finished!
Burning strike!
Damn, there's just no end to these guys. Zephyr!
Attention, citizens, subjects, and slaves of Cyslodia. I, Lord Ganabelt Valkyris, do formally open these proceedings. Behold! The brazen worm who would dare threaten the peace and order of our fair city. As if his scheme weren't foolish enough, he then made the mistake of thinking he could hide it. Take heed, Danans, and engrave this edict into your souls. Such fools' right to life in Cyslodia shall be forfeit. Now, embedded, you should listen carefully. Before my final verdict, I am prepared to offer you an unprecedented chance at mercy. Where are your comrades? Give them up before those assembled, and I shall spare you your life. Fine time I have. If you're so tremendously determined to suffer for the sake of your allies, then I will see to it that you do. Well, feeling the urge to tell everyone yet?
Just what do you want me to say?
First, tell the people about the mistakes you made. Then, the whereabouts of your friends.
Mistakes, huh? Where to start? I've made so many in my life that I've lost count. All my life I've had to fight, but I have known nothing but loss. I was so caught up in the struggle to survive in this world that I ended up neglecting my own family. I have lost so many good friends. I even lost my wife and my son. I'll never be able to fix these mistakes. Not a single one.
It sounds to me as if the greatest mistake of your life was never learning to stay down when you were beaten.
A good man once told me if I take up this fight, I'd have to pay a price. Turns out he was right. After all, the very people and things I was fighting to protect the most were payment. I don't regret keeping up the fight for a second. But still, not a single day goes by when I do not think about what I have lost. Not telling others how much they truly meant to me before it was too late. That is your answer. That's the greatest mistake of my life. Do yourselves a favor and never become like me. Don't continue to make the same mistakes until it's too late to fix them. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose. What do you want to protect with all of your might? Then hold on and never let go!
That's quite enough.
Listen to that voice deep inside of you! Together, no wall can hold you back! And the same goes for the ones the Lord made you build inside your own hearts!
You still hanging in there, Dad?
Oh, you saved me.
Damn you. I've been such an idiot.
My son, I need to...
Now's not exactly the best time to catch up. There's still a lord in need of beating.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So you're the son, are you? I thought I'd ordered for you to be relieved of your duties until all this was over. I'll see to it the person at fault is reprimanded appropriately. What? Oh, well. You've served your purpose more excellently than anyone could have hoped.
Zephyr!
If it isn't the infamous Alphen of Calaglia. And he's joined by his fellow conspirators, the likes of Traitor and a Danon Witch.
They're not conspirators. They're friends. And they're not alone!
Oh, Minnick! You finally made it!
Your reign is over right now! You hear me, Cannibals?
The Master Core's acting up. What is it?
Minnick?
I was hoping to drag this out a little longer.
But that's a Master Core. What?
No, Dad! So the Master Cores react to each other, I see. How interesting. You can drop the act. It's over. All this time, it was really you? Every second.
You stand before the Lord of Cyslodia, Ganabelt Valkyris in the flesh.
You mean a Renin Lord's been leading the Danon resistance?
You're not the only one skilled in the art of deception, you know. A mere side vocation in my own case, but sufficient in bringing the blazing sword of Calaglia to my doorstep.
Me? All of this was just to get to me?
Alphen! Zephyr is...
Dad! Dad!
That's a special poison. Ordinary healing arts will do you no good. I wouldn't fret about it, friends. You'll all be dead soon enough.
Don't even think of escaping, dissident!
We need to hurry. Otherwise
We're not getting out of here without a fight.
No! No!
Alphen?
Ah!
Here I come! Release! No escape! Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and...
Damn it! They got us outgunned.
And all while we're on the defensive.
Dad! Dad, come on! Stay with me!
All this trouble to buy yourself a few extra seconds before you die?
You bastard! Ugh!
They've fled. They'll be back, though. Draw up a welcome party. We'll be ready when they return.
Did we lose them?
Looks like it for now.
Come on, even if we did lose them, they'll be after us soon enough. Besides, we have Zephyr to worry about. The sooner we get back to the safe house, the better.
Zephyr.
Let's get to the safe house, quick.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here. Please, open your eyes!
I'm sorry. I can't stop the poison's advance.
Thank you.
Zephyr!
The struggle's in your hands now. Oh. Are you there, my son?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Dad. Please just...
Oh. I can't see you. Are you there? Oh. Oh. Listen. I've always...
Dad. This can't be. No, it can't. We never... I didn't. And now he's gone.
I had a feeling we might have a rat among us. But to be Menic of all people...
So what do we do now?
I'm going. Law. That bastard Ganabelt will pay.
You have to know that Ganabelt will be expecting us. This is all an obvious trap.
I don't give a damn if it is. There's no way I'm letting that bastard get away with this.
He's right, you know. Ganabelt. Mess with the wrong people.
Alphen, you can't just...
Weren't you the one who said you wanted to take on the Lords? Or would you rather go back to Calaglia?
I won't allow you to put words in my mouth. All I'm saying is we shouldn't rush things.
I don't need any of you coming along. The score is mine to settle.
You're not the only one who wants to avenge Zephyr's death.
He's right. Besides, if we don't take him on right now, we may never get another opportunity.
If you're going, that means you're going to need the Blazing Sword. If we do this, we can't afford to make any mistakes.
Are you really sure? You can ask us again after we've defeated the Lord.
Please, allow me to help you as well. Think of it as an apology for getting you into this whole mess. It's the least I can do. Feel free to use anything in here you might need.
Aren't you worried about getting ambushed?
Impossible. I built this hideout with my own 2 hands. Menic. No, Ganabelt doesn't know it exists.
Then let's go. Time to avenge Zephyr and free the realm's people.
I forgot to mention this before, but any enemies we go up against with real hard defenses, you just leave them to me.
Hard defenses? You mean like enemies with shields and things like that?
Shields, shells, armor, whatever. When you attack those kinds of enemies from the front, your blows mostly get blocked, right?
Sure. So you're saying you have a counter?
It's nothing fancy. Let's just say I have a knack for busting open tough, sturdy stuff. It's hard to explain, but I focus my energy and then hit a specific point with everything I've got. If I do it right, their defenses come crumbling down.
Really? But without astral arts, how could you possibly...
If he says he can do it, then he can do it. We can trust him.
Thanks, Alphen. Although, between you and me, right now there's nothing I want to bash in more than Ganabel's stupid, smug face.
I think you'll get your chance soon enough, Law.
After all that, how can these people carry on like nothing happened? Didn't Zephyr's words reach anyone in that whole crowd?
The Snake Eyes could be anywhere. People are scared of being reported, so they can't do jack.
And speaking from experience, when you spend so much of your life as a slave, you stop even thinking of standing up and fighting. Calabria had a lot of people like that.
Well, these people are in no position to demand anything anyway, when they've lost the will to fight and need others to protect them.
These people have had a hard enough time just keeping the fires lit. No one wants to sacrifice their life without good cause.
It is what it is. Once Ganabelt is out of the picture, things in Cyslodia are sure to change.
Yeah, I hope so.
Here I go! Engaging!
Help this!
Fire in the hole!
Burning strike!
Mow him down!
Fire
Support! Mission!
Burning
I'll
strike!
punch that gun out of your hands! Engaging!
Tempest! And
Release!
my whip!
Flare
Tornado!
Support! Mission! Engage!
Flare tornado! Got you! Take it!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Bring him down!
And that's my will!
Laser sight!
Flare tornado!
Fire support!
Searing tempest! And that's my You'll will! have no mercy! Flare tornado!
Engaging!
Ready!
Mow him
Help
down!
Take it! Help this! Cyan instant!
Mow him down! Ready and ready! Support!
Barely a blip on our radar.
That damn Ganabelt! I hate him!
I'm not seeing very many enemies around. What's going on?
They probably know we're not going to run away, and are waiting for us to show up.
Well, if it's a fight they want, I'll be more than happy to give them one.
They're probably inside the Revel prison tower in the plaza. That's where the Lord here lives.
The same building with the spirit vessel that's gathering all of the light, huh?
We need to be careful of how we go from here. The fact Ganabelt knew about my healing arts and had that poison ready tells me he's extremely dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He's just a rat bastard who's getting what's coming to him.
I'm telling you, don't underestimate him. We don't know what else he's got in store for us. One misstep on our part is all it's going to take to give him what he wants.
You're right. Dad, what were you trying to tell me there at the end? I guess it'll have to stay unspoken and unheard. Like all the other things we never got round to telling each other.
Bring him down!
Cyan Instant!
Laser type!
How's this?
Release!
Cyan Instant! I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Engaging!
There!
Fire support!
And again! Burning Strike!
Burning
Strike!
Release mission!
Searing Tempest! Enact thy will!
Fire in the
Flare
back!
Tornado! Flare
Support!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Got it. No armor's a match for me!
You mean you can get past that shield?
Just let him do his thing. Flare Tornado! Flare Tornado!
Won't save you!
Who wants to die next?
Its armor's too strong.
Flare Tornado!
Be my guest.
Flare Tornado! Flare Tornado! Nicely done.
Ganabelt must be somewhere inside. How about it, Law? Any idea which way it is?
This is a Renin castle. You think they were in the habit of letting a Danon like me inside?
Point taken.
The astral energy's off the scale. Almost like it's pressing down on me.
You can feel it?
The whole castle must be brimming with it. My hunch is it'll get stronger the deeper we go.
It must be the spirit vessel. You can bet anything it's pulsing with stored astral energy. We can't let Ganabelt use it against us.
And we can assume that's his plan A.
Let him try. I'll destroy anything he throws at us.
Nexus!
Got it.
Pieces!
Instant!
Fire support!
And again! Take it! How's this?
Abort!
Our work is done.
Little help! Tempest! And that's the
Engage
will!
it!
Tornado! Flare tornado!
Mission!
Searing tempest! And that's
Fire in
the
the
will!
hole!
Flare tornado! Flare
I can feel my power growing!
Here I go!
One down!
Flare tornado!
Support! Mission! Fire support!
Flare tornado! I'm ready for the next battle. Get lost!
Bring them down!
Dreams!
I can carve through armor!
Flare tornado!
Mission!
You think that shield will save you?
I see one, eh?
Flare tornado!
Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll
Searing
split it open!
tempest!
Be my
And
guest!
that's my whip! Flare tornado!
We're not
Flare
finished!
tornado! Take it! How's this? Burning strike! Burning strike!
Barely a blip on our radar.
This place looks completely different from Balzef's castle.
Every lord has their tastes. Whether this really suits Renan's sensibilities is another matter altogether.
It's us Danans who built this structure, you know. How would we know what Renan's like?
This looks nice and tough.
Hey! Yes!
Confiscated! Flare tornado! Searing tempest!
Take down their defenses!
Flare tornado!
Now you
me see what I can do!
Here I go! Got you! You're open! One more! How's this? Burning
Mow him down!
Fire support!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Bring him down! Mow him down!
Flare tornado! Searing tempest! And
No shield can stand up to these fists!
I see one, eh?
Armor won't save you!
Searing
My
tempest!
shield?
And that's
Release!
my whip! Flare tornado! Think again! Who wants to die
Fall
next?
back! Fall back!
Flare tornado!
Mission! Laser sight!
Flare tornado!
Fire support!
Flare tornado!
Seems about right to me.
What is this place? Some kind of armory?
Looks like they're more for decorative purposes than actual combat.
Does it matter? We've got a job to do.
Wait, this isn't Renan. It's Danon.
Really?
And not just this one either. All of these. It's all Danon gear.
What's Danon equipment doing on display inside a Renan castle?
Ask around later if you're so interested. But for now, we've got more pressing matters to attend to, remember?
Did this open the door?
We still don't know how to activate the elevator. We'll just have to see what we can figure out.
That bastard! Giving us the runaround.
Bring him down!
Flare tornado! This is it! Not in your dreams!
What is this?
Flare tornado! I'll have to take my revenge on
See
you!
what I can do!
I see one, eh? We're not finished!
It's almost too strong! Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Barely a blip on our radar.
They keep a Zoogle locked up down here?
Why? I've heard rumors that they feed prisoners to one instead of executing them. Do you think...
Stop it!
An opponent like this should be easy.
And that's my
is it! Arc sealed! Your wings won't save you from me!
Not in your dreams!
Searing tempest, and that's
Here
my
comes flyers.
will! I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
I'm never fixed!
There's always room for improvement.
Let's dispose of the trash. Flare tornado! Who wants to die next? Who wants to die next? Flare? Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Does this look like an elevator key to you guys?
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Should we really take this?
Gotta break through!
Searing tempest, enact thy will! Flare tornado! Here goes! Flare tornado! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Are you still thinking about that armory with all the Danon equipment?
Yeah, especially that black armor. I don't think I've ever seen anything from Dana that looked so nice.
I can tell you that it was definitely Danon. It was made using techniques found only here. That's how I know. But ever since the Renans came, our civilization's been scrubbed out, bit by bit. Hardly anything's left now, which is why most people don't remember.
But why would the Renans have something like that? Unless it was the spoils of war. It must be a token of the Danons who fought and lost in the past. Or rather, that the Renans were able to beat them.
Armor that nice must have been worn by a commander of some sort. They might have even been a Danon hero.
A hero, huh? A fallen hero, maybe.
I hate to see all that stuff fall into Renan hands, but it's amazing to see that so much of it has survived.
You into this kind of stuff then, Rinwell?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Are we done here? We don't want to keep Ganabelt waiting any longer.
Feisty one, eh?
Won't save you!
My
Searing tempest, enact thy will! Flare
We're not
tornado!
finished!
Searing tempest, enact thy will!
bomb is too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Searing tempests, enact thy will!
An astral...
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Searing tempests, enact thy will! Flare... Barely a blip on our radar.
Little help!
My shield!
Searing tempests! Huh. Searing tempests, enact thy will! Flare tornado! Where are you going?
Fall back!
Flare tornado!
You picked the wrong
Flare
fight.
tornado! Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Flare tornado!
Fire support!
Flare tornado!
Mission! Anything! I can shatter any steel!
Searing tempests, enact thy will! Flare tornado!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit
Flare
still?
tornado!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
This one's all mine.
Barely a blip on our radar. Enact thy will!
Fire in the hole won't save you!
My shield!
Flare tornado! Searing tempest! Enact thy will!
Pull back!
Engage!
This is it!
Fire support!
Support!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion. No
Searing
choice.
tempest! Enact if it's in the sky, it's mine! Flare tornado! Where are you going? This is it!
Is that statue wielding arts?
Anything
Now
in
I've seen
armor is
everything.
Flare tornado! Flare
We got
tornado!
fire.
I've got this!
Now you
Let
see
him
what I
march
can
to
do.
handle it!
My shield!
All yours.
Flare tornado!
Looks like we won.
Great. Now we can keep moving.
Don't overdo it, Law.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Teleport!
Mission!
I'm ready!
This one's mine!
Flare tornado!
Locked and loaded!
Flare tornado!
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Searing down! And that's my whip! Flare tornado!
You picked the wrong fight!
Laser sight!
Flare tornado! Flare tornado! Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Searing tempest! And that's
Roll 'em
my
down!
will! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! I'm ready for the next battle. Do you think the elevator's activated now?
Should be. Let's check and find out.
We're coming for you, Ganabelt!
Looks like we've spotted one of Poodle's friends.
Opponent like this is easy.
Now you see what I can do!
Searing
My
tempest,
shield!
and that's my will! Flare tornado!
Release!
Flare tornado!
Combat!
Go! One more! Burning
Locked and
strike!
loaded!
Burning
Barely a blip on our radar.
The rebels! Stop them!
I never miss! Here I go! And again! Not on my watch! Here I dream! One more! It's over! Burning strike! This is it!
Mission!
Sighted! And again!
Now you see what I can do!
One more!
Fool of me!
Flare tornado!
Burn in hell!
Ready! Flare tornado! Sighted! Go! One more! Flare tornado! One more! You're not on my watch!
What did you do?
Flare tornado!
I can carve through armor!
Flare tornado! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! If it's in the sky, it's mine! With this, I can become even stronger.
Just a little farther and we'll be there. I'm coming for you, Ganabelt. Hey, hold up a sec, guys.
What's up?
We need to talk about Ganabelt. This guy can control both light and lightning, and I've heard his swordsmanship is unrivaled.
I'm not surprised. He is one of the top lords, after all.
That's not all. He also has these weird little gadgets that he likes to use.
Gadgets? You mean like some kind of a Renin weapon?
Probably. He's got a bunch of these things that hover all around him. They're supposed to protect him from attacks coming in at any angle.
I take it there aren't any blind spots then.
Nope. Which is why I plan to bust down his defenses from the front.
What? Why? Isn't that where his defense will be the toughest?
That's why it's worth attacking. Once I poke a hole in that bastard's defenses, the rest of you can tear it wide open and give him hell.
All right, we go with your plan, Law. Now let's get going. It's about time we got revenge for Zephyr.
It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
You're not so fortunate. We're here to end you. To liberate Cyslodia. To avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renin domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you. You, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
No, he can't be.
Rinwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Ah, Ganabelt Valkyris, Lord of Cyslodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death.
You'll pay for what you did to my father!
The feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you! I had no choice!
Excited.
Blink
One
and you'll
more.
miss
I'm
it.
only getting started. Blah, blah, blah. In here. Ready?
Blink and you'll miss it.
Now searing it.
It's payback time, worm.
There's more than one of him?
No!
Now, get toasted.
toasty!
Burn strike!
Getting
Swallow blade! Drink deep the
He's
despair!
channeling astral energy!
Damn it! Can't get any closer!
If this keeps up...
Flare
Whilst
tornado!
the depths of despair consume thee,
Into the shadows! Lightning orb! Big blast!
I command all the astral plane.
Gravitas field!
Try my
Waterfall! Into the shadows!
You're mine!
I'm
just getting through!
Gravitas field!
Soaring like clear!
Into the
Drink
shadows!
deep the despair! You're finished!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Have you learned your lesson?
No, not yet! For the sake of Lenegus and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not! I want enough! Shut your stupid mouth and die! No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord. And under difficult circumstances, too.
Focus on the positive? Zephyr's dead, Shion.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Shion. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive!
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balsef was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renin Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Xion?
That was my endgame from the beginning.
Hey, so, if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Danon heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
I'm sick of losing everything I love, of running from life. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally. I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hoodle.
This armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Danon hero once upon a time? He challenged an overwhelmingly powerful Renin foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No. Only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now. Hey, Rinwell, do you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
Yeah, they don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me. It takes time to complete, but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first place.
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning. As soon as my concentration breaks, any astral energy I've accumulated disperses.
Got it. So once you start reciting, that's our cue to make sure that no enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
So once the astral energy's in place, you can choose to set it off whenever you want? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later. You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah. It's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Danon like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zoogles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Danons ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Danon or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Yeah!
Hey.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure, we're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
That was nothing. let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be...
Right.
Well? Got it.
Right.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Nope.
Back in
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
My fists are crushing it out there!
Out of our way! Flare tornado! Flare...
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Gotta break through!
Searing tempest, enact thy will! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! Who wants to die next? Flare tornado! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! One more! One more! Searing tempest, enact thy
I'm
will!
like bait to them!
Flare tornado!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the
Flare
prize.
tornado!
That focus goes double for you.
Me? How come I get singled out?
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Right, here
Searing
goes!
tempest, enact thy will! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! From behind! I hate camping out.
Everything's going pretty well so far. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Poodle, come here, sweetie. Woo! Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice. Hoodle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Oh.
Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Hoodle was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hmm?
Right!
Damn. I guess.
Oh, hey!
Right.
Yeah!
All right.
Finally made it.
We've reached our destination.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind.
Did we get everything?
Yeah, let's report back to Bregan.
I see. All right.
Got it.
What?
That... Hey! What'd you... That ain't funny. Yeah.
Zephyr's words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others, too.
It might take some time.
Go no further! Here I go! Go! Got you! Two heads? Burning right there! Flare tornado!
Hit him where it hurts most!
Flare tornado! Into the shadows! Not in your dreams!
I won't lose.
Armor won't save you!
Not ever.
Take it! And again! How's this? Think again! Searing tempest! And next I whip! Flare tornado! Searing tempest! And next I will! Flare tornado! Flare tornado!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! I never miss!
Eat dirt!
Flare tornado! Alvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Searing tempest! And next I will! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! The enemy is going all out! Searing tempest! And next I will! Flare tornado!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Think again!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Flare tornado! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! Think again! Flare tornado! Searing tempest! Ready to go! Searing tempest! And next I will! Flare tornado! Flare tornado! Flare tornado!
Tornado! Yeah, I'll be okay.
Flare Tornado!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
Flare Tornado! No more playing nice!
Burn in hell!
Almost there!
Ready!
Or close enough.
Alpha! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I see. Right.
Hey. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
Hey!
Well...
Right.
Oh?
All right.
We've reached our destination.
Oh!
I get.
All right!
How's this?
Oh! How's this?
Wow. Thanks. I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
Hoo hoo. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo.
Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest.
didn't even break a sweat.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Oh. Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Searing tempests, and that's thy
Time to
whip!
cross
Flare
blade.
tornado! The flashing part's their weak point. Got you! Got you! Into the shadows! Where are you going?
This one's all mine.
Into the shadows! Gravitas field!
I can carve through armor!
Don't mind if I do! Into the shadows! Gravitas field!
Burn in hell!
Searing tempests, and that's thy will! Flare tornado!
Changing flame!
Flare tornado!
Talon hurricane!
Flare tornado!
Ignite!
Flare tornado! I was fine. Flare tornado!
Flare shot!
Yes! Now I'm in the
Raging
groove!
star! Flare tornado!
Talon hurricane! Double demon fang!
Photon! Magic and
Double demon
dazzler!
fang!
Flare tornado!
Thunder fang!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done
Flare
that.
tornado! Let the marksman handle this. Water astral energy!
You picked the wrong fight!
Arc field!
Eagle's eye!
Here I come!
It looks like you've got this one covered. Flare tornado!
It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom!
Searing tempest, and that's my will! Flare tornado!
Crumble! Blazing rocket!
Wind astral
Lightning
energy!
thrust!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Searing tempest, and that's my will! Flare tornado!
Double demon fang!
Eagle assault!
Demon fang! Double demon
Ready to
fang!
go!
Incineration wave!
Can't be happening!
Stay away from my friend! That's the
Get
shot!
right in there with the others!
This should do it!
I'm not feeling so great.
Luna Rondo! Soaring light
What was I
spear!
thinking? This'll come in handy. Oh, violent dark. Here I go. Blah, magic. Seal.
I'm gonna need more of
This'll
that
come in
edge.
handy.
Sonic thrust! Sword Rain Alpha! Here we go! Throw away! Cross blade!
Shooting star. I can do this all day. I'll heal you all.
Azure Storm!
I'll heal you all. Here.
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Watch this. All right. Think again.
Mirage Blade!
Now. It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Demon Fang!
That's one more. You're mine.
now!
Double Demon Fang!
Watch this. The enemy is going all out. The chain between you got. Enemy.
Will this help? I was overconfident.
Lightning orb!
A new lease on
Illuminate
life.
the dark! Take it!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dark wind!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come! On a roll now!
Healing circle!
Pathetic! Not my flavor!
You'll pay for that!
I hope this medicine works as promised. It can't get up!
I'm only getting stuck.
Well, this pathetic. Well, that was humbling.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone Yeah! Hey. Good.
What? Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into what would come after liberation.
Don't expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future. Looks like we get to sleep with a group. Roof over our heads.
Okay, off we go.
We've reached our destination.
No backing down!
Take it! Sharpness!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Yikes! Don't make eye contact with it!
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
I'm not feeling so great.
I hope this thing is mentally approved.
Okay, here I go! Ruin this time!
The picture of hell. Swallow dead. I'm just getting started. I'm on a roll now.
Take this!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Super swallow dead! Watch this!
Stay away from my friend!
Over. I'll bring you back from death to bit. Dance, immortal droplet! What the? Magic is there!
Not done yet!
Feel. Let's get you up.
Not done yet!
Blah, blah, blah.
Hurricane!
I'll be
I'm on a
saving
roll
this
now! Eagle assault! Now I'm in the group.
Feel the medicine working. Tidal wave! I can do this all day! A whirling struggle!
Blow away! Oh, now we're talking! Hurricane! Not my finest.
You'll pay for that!
Here's the hurricane!
Ready and ready!
Illuminate the
I've let you all down.
Holy Land! Freeze between heaven and earth! Blah, blah, blah! Divine Savior!
Orochi's Fury!
Not done yet!
Shattering it! I'm all stopped up! Annihilation! Gravitas Field! Dance in one way!
Watch this!
I was overconfident.
Orochi's Fury!
Eagle assault! I'm just getting started!
Freeze Lancer!
Eagle
There
dive!
you go! Don't let up!
Super swallow dead! Now I'm in the grid!
Annihilation! Illuminate the sky!
Hurricane! Lightning tear!
Came between heaven and earth!
Eagle assault!
A wailing hurricane!
Come on! Stop! Not my finest.
Orochi's Fury! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Oh, if it's in the sky, it's...
That's much better.
Anything in order.
Orochi's Fury!
I'm on a roll now!
Try harder!
Eagle assault!
Blah, blah, blah.
Severing Wing! Void Blast!
Dragon Scour!
Hurricane Thrust! Take this!
Eagle assault!
Hurricane Thrust!
Let's tear him up!
Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning Orb! Hurt! Malevolent!
There!
Magic is back! In here! Here's the evil! Freeze Lancer! Here goes! More where that came from! Resuscitation! Holy Land! Between heaven and earth!
Orochi's Fury!
A wailing dance, you got it!
Orochi's Fury!
Now let's dance! Annihilation!
Watch me dead!
Here I come! Strike!
Raging Storm!
This is-
Celestial Hammer! I'll bring you back from death to bit! Razor Cyclone! Celestial Hammer!
Not done yet!
Lightning!
Eat this!
By the power of
I'll
your
tear you
name!
apart!
Vanish
The
without
water!
it!
Ready and ready!
Explosion! Immortal Droplet! Burning Strike!
I'm on a roll now!
Get out there with the others! Photon Blast! Xion! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go! Annihilation!
That did it.
Burning Strike! Wind Astral Energy! Whoa! Hey, one at a time! The enemy is going all out! Came to reinforce too many of them!
I owe you one. Here I come!
Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade! Breath! Lightning Break! Cascade!
This should do it!
Breath!
This one's all mine! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Orochi's Fury!
Such a failure.
Burn!
I've still got some fight left in me.
By the power of
The
water!
waters of creation.
I'm all stuffed up! Matter Ray!
Can't move!
The wind!
The waters of creation. Illuminate the wall.
Ready and square!
Holy glimmer. Holy lamp.
I can carve through armor!
I'll bring you back
A
from
wailing
death
banshee of lightning! I'm on a roll now! Not my
I'll bring you
finest.
back from death's abyss. With the doctor.
I can't heal you forever! Pathetic!
I'm not done yet!
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Now!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough. This last part's their weak point.
Too much!
Attack time! Now I'm in the groove!
It's time! Void Flash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Eat this!
Thanks!
Alright.
Try harder!
Showtime.
Orochi's Fury! You're mine! You're mine!
Let's tear him up!
Take it! Orochi's Fury! Severing Wind! Void Flash! You may be strong, but I'll never back down! I'm gonna need more than that.
Illuminate the top.
Wham!
Holy lamp. By the power of water. A wailing banshee of lightning.
Severing Wind! Void Flash! Strike! Here I come!
I'll tear you apart!
Tear!
I'll finish you right now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll bring you back from death to
Mirage
this.
Blade!
Oh, sparkling
I'm on a roll now!
Rain down.
Glacial
it's
Spear.
Not done yet!
I'll heal you all.
Strike! Strike!
Healing
Orochi's Fury!
Dance in the wind.
This one's all
Now
mine!
see that you don't get in trouble again.
There you go. Don't let up.
Orochi's Fury!
God!
Healing
I'm on a
spell.
roll now! That
Into the center.
Is this it?
You must handle I'll bring you back from death to this. The stockpile.
such a failure.
I'm all stocked up.
I owe you one.
7-Ray Ultra.
Orochi's Fury! Trigger!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Orochi's
May a
Fury!
thousand gales tear you to shreds. Gusty nail.
It's on!
enemy is going all out!
I'm gonna need more of that. More Sukals?
Keep calm and take them down!
Tear you apart! Ready and ready!
A wailing dancing of lightning!
Not today!
There!
What's this?
Goodbye! It looks like you got this one covered! Here!
I'm on a roll now!
I was overconfident.
Stay away from my friends!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain
It's
down!
finished!
Let's do it!
Super swallow dance! Armor won't save you! I'm on a roll now!
Lost like who's such a failure.
Is this it?
Come forth and heal us!
いつも